How the fuck this opponent get my shoes? Nigga, I'm the... This nigga got my shoes. Bro, how'd you get them if I just made them? The fuck?
And a little glimpse, a little feel of basketball fever. These fans are feeling it in anticipation of this big game. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Washington Wizards going up against the Chicago Bulls at United Center. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. Short rotation play. Nothing that they can't overcome. But it does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
And with that rotation not at full strength, someone else is going to have to step up and fill that role.
So look at the starters for the Wizards. They got Nash. Josh Giddey is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Temple in at the first. And for Chicago, Hardy is out there with Flash. Then it's Zion Williamson. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Bruce Ellis in at the three. We've got a couple of top contenders from the Eastern Conference, Greg, in this one. Feels like there's a little extra buzz in the air. Do you feel it?
It's almost that postseason feel, right? High expectations for both of these teams. A great opportunity to lock in and kind of get a barometer for where you are against a playoff level opponent.
And so off the tip, it's Washington's ball. Here's Bolden.
Watch the screen.
Shot clock at 6.
Dude, do something, boy. What?
The shot from 20 feet away. Chicago.
Fuck out of here.
First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
And they swept the season series against this group last season.
And now, let's send it over to Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who has a report on MP.
Hey guys, I chatted with MP earlier about how he plans to deal with a team that provides solid rim protection.
Said if anything, Zion and Giannis should have
they
had
can't stop us from throwing it down. Expect some fireworks tonight, BA. Strong statement.
Sounds like MP's planning to add some clips.
Oh, hell no.
Trent, left side, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at the Wizards. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
And checking out Chicago, they started the way we expected. Aggressive, relentless, just imposing their will upon lesser teams.
Here's Flash. Scheming and incredible scoring display for him. Drills the three-pointer. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance NC has shown recently. Right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers,
look at that shit.
You can't even believe what
Party.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often.
What?
They have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little bit.
Giddey the bench to Nash. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Temple. And another miss by Washington.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter. Oh, my gosh.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Bolden.
Get your little ass out of here, boy.
Leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA. In the third position, the Wizards. Fourth,
this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
I've always thought that your path, kind of like Billy Donovan's, going from the college game to the pro game, both enjoying success, very, very similar paths.
Giddy up.
Billy could actually play. I couldn't.
Did he cook?
Billy was a great college player, and I think, Kevin, Billy Donovan's the most underrated coach in the NBA. This guy's a surefire Hall of Famer, back-to-back national titles in college, and then you look at the consistent success he has had in the NBA with teams. This guy is as good as anyone in the country, heck, anyone in the world.
Get that out of here.
Well said.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating.
And of course, I'm getting it ripped now. So what's going on?
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All right,
And
bitch.
that ends the struggle.
All right,
You can feel
bitch.
the tensions in the building with each miss.
Yeah, and sometimes that's just how it goes. But also, we got to give credit to the defense. They're not making it easy.
And Flash gets it to go.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
They've been looking at a sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Oh my
That's the whistle
God.
that goes on Flash. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Trent outside. Nash with the screen for Trent.
A real struggle to shoot the ball in that first quarter.
Everybody, sometimes.
Boucher has no one around him. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Trent passes to Giddey. Back to Trent. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. To stand most teams right now, still trying to capture that rhythm, that right rhythm. To coaches, I'm sure it's obvious who has done that and who is still struggling to get that rhythm.
Absolutely, Kevin. On a team-wide basis and on an individual player basis, you can figure out who really understands what's supposed to be happening on the floor. You can see when a team is flowing and everything is working together. But then the hard part is to be consistent with that night after night.
And Flash gets it to go.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
Giddey kicks to Trent. Pass to Temple. Nice ball movement by Washington. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots. And Giddey gets it to go.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly working to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that.
Oh,
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Now here's Giddey. He's tightly guarded. Nash against Williamson. Gonzalez grabs the board. Chicago leading by 11. Drives to the hoop.
bitch, get the fuck out of my way.
They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's Giddey. Tight defense on him. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bulls with it. They're on an 18-5 run. Here's Flash. Right
Oh, I wanted to dunk it on him.
She's got 18 points.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Now here's Giddey, coming off a solid outing against Charlotte. Here's Bolden. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, his lack of offensive contribution has definitely been felt tonight. Way more from him.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring zone for the Bulls.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Chicago making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. So the Bulls, the last game, a win against Utah. Giddey, the pass to Trent. Nash outside. Here's Carrington. No good on the three. Chicago leading by 17. Dan, no one knows Williamson's game more than you. You know it firsthand. Science, physicality makes
Man, I'm trying to get him.
difficult to defend.
I'm trying to get him.
Question, Kevin. He's virtually unstoppable going to the basket. But as time goes on, you know everybody's athleticism decreases a little. If he's going to age well in the league, he's going to need to have that jump shot as a weapon.
I'm sure you told him that, didn't you?
I tried.
And so it's Willie Green here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
Well, you gotta be sitting up. Everything is looking like remember that shit living up. Lean that to the rich trip, and it's all something man. That nigga was pussy back in literally hard for a minute, big bang. Never just a memory. I was being presented, literally. But while I was telling me, in the night, he smooth that party, you put on spread. Spent all this stuff out, I jumped in the bed. Next to little mommy from the hood, living trade. She playing, it should be on my team. She was judged out of real game, shoot up the clock. I feel like hurting. I with the purge. That's the still folks lying. Yet this position ain't changed because we ain't early yet. Niggas telling me they rap. Bags ain't heard it yet. Stressed I'm the yet. Charlie to really learn the set. Every day.
Nash takes
Oh,
Nash the pass to Trent.
Looking through the edge with some carrots. So we took it from the conversation. So funny you get embarrassed.
He's not gonna miss.
Man, when I say it's like a parrot. Everything was tragic, I did it. You can't have it.
Here's Flash. 22 points for him. Sweet little floater. Flash has got 24 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5
I made a
buckets in a
couple
row.
thousand off the bench. You ain't gotta ask me if it's loud, they got that stamp. You don't know scratch, so you in public housing, no one's no checking our account. I was surprised at what I spent. You know, my only guy, me and the guys
That's
getting
the
better.
free fly.
So they my line like who you with, me and Liv.
I got you, Fitz.
No time at all on that one.
Keep playing.
27 points for him.
Playing.
In this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get in the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Carrington. That goes in. Carrington's got 5 now.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Got his ass.
Coming off a terrific season, and with his incredible knack from long range, he ranked first in the league in three-point percentage.
And his unmatchable instincts for scoring the basketball. That's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him. And you can't even really contain him.
He is now full of his motion for public. The IPO is recently released in the copyright office. Thank you. The internet box the mirror is public. If there's something
Hey, go up and get you some money or something. Niggas waiting on me, I ain't running. Like a funny bitch, you know I'm coming.
Everything that they do, I done done. All this motion they do to me, nigga, I've been doing this since I'm motherfucking young. All this motion they do to me, nigga, I'm getting the blues and constantly thumping.
That one is no good. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands. This makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think he saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps the players' trade value high, which helps the team that leaves.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Carrington. 5 points in the game. Flash passes to
I don't even care.
Here's Flash. Rebounded by Temple.
There's really no excuse for missing out. That's just a blown up opportunity.
Niggas waiting on me, I ain't running. Like a funny bitch, you know I'm coming.
Trent. Sabonis is checking for the Bulls. Miles McBride comes in for Buzelis. And then for Washington, Duke's checked in, and Josh Giddey subbed in for Trent. Here's Carrington. Chicago grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's
You can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
Yeah, and until the defense makes an adjustment, there's no reason to go away from what they're doing.
Giddey with it. It's up on 3. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Driving the lane. Here's Flash. There's the lob to the hoop. Nash slams it in.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Here's Flash. 30 points in the game. And the layup falls. Flash has got 32 points.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Nash outside. Pass to Hood. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The Wizards have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. And the first one at the line is good. Jones checked in for Chicago. And so he makes both from the line. The Bulls leading by 20. 112 left here in the opening quarter. Carries it from three-point range. And that's now 35 points for Flash.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Oliver. Back to Hood. Giddey with it. Three-pointer. Rebound by the Bulls.
Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
McBride passes to Flash, and the Bulls another 3.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Giddey the pass to Gafford. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside, Sabonis. Inside. Stuff right through.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high-percentage looks.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Here's Flash.
Stop playing! Stop playing, boy!
Big time shot. to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big time.
With 1 second on the clock.
So it's the Chicago Bulls ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Bulls team out there.
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
We've got Miles McBride. Jones is out there with Sabonis. And there's Flash. And it's Anunoby into the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys. Flash in the last game against the Jazz was terrific. He scored an amazing number of points. And he was really dialed in from three-point land, making a lot of long ones. Numbers like that are sure to get attention around the league. Everyone's excited to see what he does tonight.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Great. How impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. But they won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Just 5 to shoot. And Giddey gets it to go.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Flash.
Good.
What a match he's had. He has completely warped the shape of this game with his hot shooting.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Carrington. Front past the arc.
Nah.
Great D that time from Flash.
They showed effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Rebounding it right now. Massive.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy. And every time they needed a bucket, he's delivered. And so far, he hasn't had the same run from deep in this quarter.
One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. We'll start with OG Anunoby, who excels
About 45% the last couple of seasons. He can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Hardy. He's checked in for Miles McBride. Wizards have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pass to Giddey. 3-pointer on the way. The Wizards with another miss. Chicago
Hardy.
has gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
God, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Gafford. Here's Giddey. And another miss by Washington.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic on the floor.
There's the pick. Beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Just a great ball move.
Pass to Carrington. And they get it. Rebounded by Flash. Flash is fires it up. He got it again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making it GA all too easy right now. And here is Giddey. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Fires for three. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
And after not making any threes in the first half, he now has 2 here in the second half. Let's see if he continue to add to that.
Flash passes to Hardy. Here's Flash. 4 on the clock. The kick out to Sabonis. An assist from Jones.
Sabonis, you copying my style
First
too,
basket
bro?
of the game.
Pass
To Giddey.
Don't give it away.
For the screen on Anunoby. Giddey, no good.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Hardy passes to Jones. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And that one drops for him. Flash has got 54 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Outside Hood. Pass to Carrington.
I don't know who's up.
Gafford against Sabonis. Gafford misses. Chicago's gotten out from three-point land in the second quarter, going 4-5 from downtown. Here's Flash. And he makes
Don't
it.
give it away.
Flash has got 13 points in just this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
So it's the Wizards now. Pass to Giddey.
It's like a party to
Here's Enyama.
Don't give it
And
away.
again, unable to change momentum here.
Stay.
Here's Flash. And that one is hammered home.
And they're getting
Stay.
stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great
Like a
example of how
party
to
to
build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on
Don't
both
give it away.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Wizards making a switch here.
First team foul. Wizard substitution. Nash. Bolden.
So it's Washington now. Put on the wing. Pass to Carrington. Traps in the tray. Carrington's got 11 points.
It's first triple of the second quarter, third of the game.
Here's Flash.
Oh, God.
They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Well, in that one, they just had everything.
I need to see something.
It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Yeah, 3 consecutive
Okay,
field
cool,
goals
he's
that
back
were
out.
right at the rim. The D had better
You
start
tell me it's
when they're-
love.
Pass to Nash. Giddey with
There's
it.
something
Knocks it loose. Anunoby with it.
I need
Defended by Giddey.
There's something. Yeah.
2.
I need
Amazing, a remarkable performance from him so far.
Washington shooting 28%. A rocky performance for them offensively. Pass to Carrington. Clock at 6. And Jones pulls it down.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Here's Flash.
Oh, shit. Psych.
And here is Giddey. He's got 8. Nash outside. Here's Bolden driving inside.
All right. Okay. All right.
When he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
That is incredible.
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. Here's Johnson. He had 13 points in the win against Charlotte. Here's Nash. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Some changes for Chicago. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Domantas Sabonis. And Zion Williamson subbed in for Jones. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Temple's checked in. Screen by Giannis. Flash.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
Let's pause to take a look at the teams that really made their opposing teams earn their points a season ago. Number 1, the Bulls.
Defense was their identity, and that's how they're going to beat you. And they did it better than anyone in the league.
Both free throws good from Flash. Here's Bolden. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Bolden. There's a screen. Latrey. It's all in by the Bulls. He's got his 5th rebound in this one. Williamson, the screen. Flash. And another one falls.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. The Wizards shooting the ball poorly, just 28%. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Dang, man. She's fucking up a lot, man.
Great showing for him last season. And he was such a reliable option offensively.
He's about to get benched if he don't knock it up.
And as you said, a top 3 rebounder last season. He just seems to know how the shot's going to come off the rim. And he always hustles to get there. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Chicago. Here's Flash. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. Pass to Buzelis. And the 3 ball is good. Buzelis just got himself in the ball.
So we need.
And Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And great for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
What's the matter, Papa?
His parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team as a physiotherapist.
1:30 left in the second quarter. The Bulls have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
At the line for the Bulls,
He's off on the foot.
Oh,
shit. For Washington. Good on the second free throw. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. That focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate your report. Pass to Bolden. And here's Hood. Now Giddey. 8 points for him. 6 to shoot. Back to Hood. They need this one. It's all in by the Bulls. Williamson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
We haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Washington shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. And it's Giddey in the corner. Teardrop shot.
Good D.
Buzelis
Come
breaks the board. Buzelis has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Game to see, right? Go ahead, Zion.
Dang, Giannis over here flying. Woo!
Now here's Giddey.
Giddy up.
Launches it. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Chicago Bulls with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching up today. And with as many three-pointers as they break, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We'll return shortly.
Yeah, come on, take only niggas here, they got a mind on it. The bones up on call it back again. Mexico, my little kind of funeral. Thinking about taking my chain. Niggas don't need no experience. Fucking around with my chain. Niggas don't make a deal with. They want me to squabble up. I ain't let them throw it. Must have only a system up. This is a piece of my when I leave step. And yeah, when I happen to be you, so go get the house to me.
Thanks for being with us. And let's get straight into it with the players of the week. Looking at the East, Flash.
I've been really impressed watching him. I mean, he's facilitating this offense, making plays for his teammates and for himself.
Yeah, he's been the best player on the floor most nights. He really has.
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Chicago Bulls. The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
My whole team full of shooters.
The game, not even looking at the scoreboard. You can tell they're the better team tonight by a mile. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
You know what time it is, man. This episode 2 minutes, so ain't no motherfucking with don't run. You know what I'm saying?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Flash has been exceptional here, guys.
Jeez, come on, man. Game it on Nash real quick.
Time and time again.
Yeah, he hasn't been settling. He's getting to the rim, and that's him at his best.
So on the floor for Washington, they've got Gary Trent. Josh Giddey is out there with Nash. And it's Temple in at the four spot. 6 on the shot clock.
Okay, hey boy. Only one problem arises in my call. Sit back. We're back. Let's get it. Got it. Good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh! Got him.
This game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Washington. Second half just getting started. That play. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Giddy's got 11 points.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Here's Williamson. That one goes in.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first three shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
On the wing, Giddy. 11 points in the game. Off target with his three.
It only looked like that. He's
Cook. Oh, that's a cook. Oh, hell.
Otherwise, they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
All right. Hold on.
Assisted buckets.
Giannis, run that shit back, bro. Beat his ass.
An amazing athlete. The length, speed, Giannis is borderline impossible to guard when he is playing downhill.
Wizards have gone 2 of 4 to start the second half. Giddy with it.
Good D.
Rebounded by Flash.
Shot him. Hey.
Flash has
Get
got
you some,
6
Hardy.
rebounds now in the game. Hardy passes to Flash.
Good.
3. And that one's good. Hardy. 9 points in the game so far.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
But 3. Bolden can't get it to go.
Bitch, you wanted it.
His way out of this cold spell.
Yo, please, right back. Okay.
Get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And here is Giddy. He's got 11. Pass to Bolden.
Oh.
Two-handed slam.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Passes to Flash. Fires the three.
Hey. Stop playing.
And there's 80 points.
Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Bolden. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Bulls. Antetokounmpo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Another one falls for Chicago.
This is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous
You've been on
he
my
becomes.
mind. You've been on my mind.
Now Giddey to the left side wing. Here's Temple. Pass to Bolden. Three-pointer. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So that's good. And another one falls. Amazing. And there it is. 82 points.
And this is a game that he will never forget.
Call me thrice. Call me thrice.
Here's Temple. Now Giddey. And it's Trent in the corner. They set the screen to the paint. Here's Temple. And nothing is falling for him right now. Chicago has gotten the three ball with the
beauty of Giannis. Always been a brilliant passer and can find the open man wants to be. Focuses in on him.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, did a cold stretch offensively. For sure.
And there's the whistle.
Stop playing. That's what you wanted. Come on, man. Stop stalling, man. You got nothing past the ball.
Here's Temple. Here's Giddey. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
You get it, Giannis? Bro!
Already in the game. Flash.
God damn it.
Washington's gone into a slump here from three-point
No
range.
offense to God.
Just 1-5 here in the third. Nash, the pass to Bolden. Looking to get back on track here. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They desperately need him to get going offensively. He's got to refocus and just start taking better shots.
I can give a fuck, yeah.
Now here's Giddey. 11 points in the game. And here is Trent outside. Rebounded by Hardy.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet. Well, look, if he misses that shot, coach might think of benching him. He's pretty fortunate he got that one to go.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Flash passes to Giannis.
Cook.
And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got his third bucket of the night.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days.
Yes.
Especially because he gets doubled.
Get you some numbers and...
That is incredible.
Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Shoots the three. It's all in by the Bulls.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots.
You back, Mina?
You have to be set up for success.
Pass to Nash. Here's Temple. Now Trent. Over who's out. And again, Washington no good.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's the look they want. It's tough working the mid-range area.
Antetokounmpo's got 9 points in the quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Keep your taxi night. Keep your taxi night. Boo boo boo, my gaga. You're gonna stay in nice in that door.
So for the Bulls, Sabonis, he just checked in for Zion Williamson. OG Anunoby comes in for Bruzelis. And Miles McBride subbed in for Harden. Pass to Temple. Here's Carrington. To halt the run. And he goes
all right,
in for the
bitch.
dunk.
Yeah, just solid work on the
All right.
back end of that play.
All right.
Finish hard with 2
No.
in the air. Reach with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Washington on D.
Good.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Carrington. 13 points in the game. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis. Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen from Chicago?
Well, I've been a little surprised by how many mid-range jump shots they're taking and hitting. But so far, that seems to be the recipe that's working for them.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
The Bulls making a switch here. Jones is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Stan, you've been on the bench in the NBA for many decades. What were some of your biggest pet peeves?
You got my shoes on? No, bro. You got my shoes on? Go do something.
Long list, but the two biggest would be this. I think, number one, anytime there was a lack of effort, not running back on defense, things like that, that I had a hard time tolerating. And then mental breakdowns, things we had prepared for over and over and over again, and then guys just zone out and forget what they're supposed to do. Those are things that were hard to tolerate.
Especially when you would take such care in preparing them in every way. That's got to be just excruciating.
Frustrating as heck.
The Bulls shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. And Flash gets it to go.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from their front. 4 of their last 5 days are from beyond the arc.
Giddy with it. 13 points in the...
Huh?
To the inside.
Keep that shit out of here.
Left side, Hood. Now here's Giddy, defended by McBride. Hood can't get it to go.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
McBride passes to Flash. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Shit.
Washington shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. It's Giddy with the drive. It's not going to go for him.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
It's the three-point bomb.
That's just 3 3-pointers they've allowed.
1:37 left to play in the third. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The shot's good. Giddy's got
I get
15.
it to the teeth.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Good.
I get it from the bank. From that far away.
You can't say anything. It was pure beauty. .104 left to play here in the third. Here's Carrington. He's got 13. He is rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Sabonis buries it down low. He's got 5.
Even with the contest, Sabonis powers through, refusing to be denied.
Here's Carrington. No good on the triple. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the Bulls. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Good from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here is Giddey. He's got 15.
Uber. You don't want to hit me with it.
Jones
Good.
Give me. Jones has got his second basket of the game.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest
Unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this down.
And so is Chicago, holding an unbelievable lead as the
I'm glad
court
we were playing.
playing some ferocious
Thanks for your
defense.
thing,
And
baby.
we'll be right back after this.
Use me, it's so sexy, girl, let's play it. You made me think, baby.
Just in the love, I'm going up, yeah, I'm sorry. Blunts roll, drinks poured, you know how we vibe. Tell me that so famous out of
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, he really just helps tie this team together. They know they can count on him to set them up.
It's sweet,
And
you
as
know
we
it.
head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the
I'll
same
let
from
you
the first
use
quarters. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Gary Trent Jr.
I'm blessed
David?
you've been playing.
Update from the Wizards
That's
head
my fault.
athletic trainer. And this is an unfortunate injury, potentially devastating for them.
You're so
Really not the way you
sexy,
want to
girl,
start the
bless
season,
me,
so bad luck
baby.
for out of the game.
That's just awful news. Really feel for the guy. And you know everyone in the NBA family is wishing him a speedy recovery.
They got Schroeder. Flash out there with Miles McBride.
That's all it is.
And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Here's Flash.
Uber.
Gets it off the glass. Flash has got 5 points in the quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
We'll let you use me. Use me. I'm inflexible. Don't bless me, man, playing.
Rebound by
Play
the
to
Bulls.
your thing, baby.
Flash
Use
has got 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
me. You're so sexy, girl, come bless me, baby. Play to your thing, baby.
Toughest to stop.
Kevin, I don't think there's really any difference in terms of styles or systems in terms of what's tough to stop. It's players.
Get your
And it's
fingers
how
on your
well
mouth, girl.
a system maximizes their best players. That's what makes teams tough to stop.
Uber.
He misses the free throw.
Or not.
I've heard some talk about this idea, Stan. What do you think about adding a one-on-one tournament to the All-Star Weekend?
Don't say love
Kevin,
it.
I love that idea. And if you could get the better players to play, I think there would be some serious interest in that from fans and some great competition.
Because you're
among the
starting.
players.
We see it every night in the NBA, and that's what we all crave.
Oh, they got snipers now?
Against each other.
Yeah, every night we want to
You're
see the
such a
best
fucking
players
star.
one-on-one against the other great players in the league.
Get your ass off me.
He's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here's Carrington. And the 3 off target.
Well, 3 triples in the first half. but he seems to have gone
Cook.
distance since the break.
That's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable gem. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Bolden.
Because you're a star.
It's stolen.
Get your son.
And he's going up for the alley.
Cook.
Hammers the alley through.
Boy, you have to
That's
be
such a
impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Carrington. Sinks the triple.
Well, it's a three-point shooting lead. For spacing.
Here's Flash. Washington with the rebound. Here's Bolden. Pass to Nash.
My lady jumping, got my lady bumping, got my pussy gumping.
Here's Bolden. Defended by McBride. Steps back. Here's Carrington.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it.
This one for 3.
Give me that rebound.
Flash has got rebound number 8.
Get your son.
To the middle.
Good.
He leads everyone in scoring, and he shows.
So I proceeded to hit dance floor.
Washington's gone 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And a wide open look for Hood. And it's off from
Oh my God. Who I got? Who I got? Who I got? Yo.
Going 6 for 7. Here's Flash. Shooting foul.
Got him.
He'll shoot 2 free throws. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards.
So I proceeded
On
to
Friday,
hit
they'll
dance floor.
continue the road trip, heading out to Atlanta to take on the Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll head back home to host the Indiana Pacers.
And, you know, nobody on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Pippin's checked in for Miles McBride.
B2K
And
is
clearly focused on making regular season games matter. Do you think more steps are coming?
Well, let's give the league credit because they've left no stone unturned. The play-in, the in-season tournament, the 65 games rule, all implemented with that in mind.
Pippen Jr.
Getting inside
B2K is out.
strong. You can see how comfortable he is shooting at that range.
Pass to Hood.
But baby, just keep beating those. Beat.
Here's Flash. Lots of good hits again.
Oh my God.
You get the sense he just
A
can't
B2K is hot.
Screen on Pippen.
He up on a nigga, bruh.
And just
Let me get it. Triple dub.
effort's been there for him. Just
I'm
not
fucking everybody's mom now. Or not.
and they blow the whistle for a
Let's start trouble. That's my fourth. It's okay. I got a triple fucking dub. So even if I fall out, we still good.
That free throw good from Hood. It's changed how shooters shoot.
No question, Kevin, and it's a good thing, I think. The NBA needs to protect the shooters. They're doing that. None of us wants injuries that could be prevented. We don't want to see the great shooters just come down and land on somebody's foot and miss 6 to 8 weeks.
The Wizards with another miss.
Give me the ball, bro.
8 of 10 from the field
Book.
here in the fourth quarter. Sinks the three-pointer.
Look, this guy is clearly on a heater from deep.
Dun,
You're the
dun, dun,
defense.
dun,
You
dun, dun.
cannot allow him to shoot it from out there.
Here's Carrington, defended by Pippen. And he drives in. Pass to Giddy, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive. He's
What's that good?
very efficient here.
Realize you put on me the kind of touch on me. Some understanding.
Here's Giddy. From deep. Rebound by Schroeder.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something.
He is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Carrington.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Not anymore. They want to make it year-round. Every month, something's going on.
Kevin, I love Vegas Summer League. It's given us some extra.
Some understanding.
Also, the trades and signings. The NBA is a 12-month-a-year league.
Here's Hood. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Chicago has gotten off to a great start.
Get dunked on.
They're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Show me, girl.
Pass to Giddy. Good, setting the pick for Giddy. Good work there as it goes. Giddy's got 19 points.
Really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Pippen, the pass to Ananobi. And he comes up with the news.
And there's a picture starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Trent outside. Outside Hood. There's the drive.
Ooh, boy, how much just let that go?
The Bulls will take it.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Stockton's checked in for Schroeder.
I tell you what, Bobby, you're like going.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Oh, you give me with a cook, I'll get you with a cook.
And Flash gets it to go.
Hit him with it.
From deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Pass to Bolden. Back to Giddy. On the clock. Ash up on top. Over.
Zuber.
Chicago grabs the miss.
Listen, me did it. Throw.
Time effort. Here's Flash.
Hit him with this cook.
Flash.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
Right wing. Here's Temple. That three off the mark.
So the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Cooked.
Oh, my. Yeah, what a finish.
What shoes are those?
Throw it down over the taller defender.
Those are the new SB 2K25 bodies.
Taking the lid off.
I know it's a mouthful, but y'all finna buy millions of these shoes. Go.
Takes the
Cook.
three, and he trains the three. Good looking shot there from Flash.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
Giddey, the pass to Temple. Back to Giddey. Elbow shot is on the way. Rebound by the Bulls.
Try it, baby.
Good luck. Just
Whoa.
couldn't find the mark.
And so
We got Stockton. Go ahead, Stockton. John Stockton with the hits.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And now, for the year, this is going to take them to 7 wins.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Flash.
Wait, so everybody on my whole fucking crew got my shoe, bro? These are supposed to be one of ones.
Outstanding leadership.
Pass to Temple.
Shit, at least let me go a whole season with them before putting them out. Shit.
Back to Giddey. From the arc. It's hauled in by Stockton. We've got 22 seconds left to play here in the fourth. That one goes. Count it.
And it's just competing. Giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Here's Flash.
Hit him with it.
Off on the
Ah, come on, dude. Last fucking shot, you couldn't make it.
Just continues to grow.
Win, no matter what.
It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. The other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just
Oh.
tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So now for Greg Anthony, Stan Van Gundy, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
Good. Two key games with 2 triple doubles. Oh my.
Y'all see my boy MP tonight? That guy swiping everything, man. Certified thief. It's crazy.
All right, folks. Well, it's been good. Well, to the 0 watching right now and to the many more that will watch in years to come, thank you for watching. Enjoy your day. Peace. God bless. And peace.